Hi, Mitch Feinstein here again with one of our continuing interviews of actors from Theatre Palisades acting troupe dealing with the COVID, and everybody is getting online in Zoom. And today I'm here with Laura Goldstein. Hi, Laura, how you doing?
I'm good, Mitch. How are you?
Great. Listen, why don't you tell us how you came to Theatre Palisades?
Okay, well, when I came back to California about 6 years ago, I saw Theatre Palisades and I wanted to get back into acting. So I just went over there and I auditioned for one of the plays and I got a part in it. And now I'm sort of like, it's like a second family to me. I just love it. So.
And of course, many of you will recognize Laura from many of her roles, including, let's see, Clybourne Park and what else?
Clybourne Park was the last one. And then there was Write Me a Murder.
Right.
And the one that we did, In-Laws,
In-laws, outlaws, and other people who should be shot. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, without further ado, tell us about the piece you're going to do, and then I'm going to duck away and let you do it.
Okay. Well, this is a piece from Talking With. Talking With is a play of 11 monologues for women. And this is the last one, and it's called Marks.
Okay, Laura, stage is yours.
Thank you. Until I was 35, there was nothing out of the ordinary, nothing remarkable about my life. My days were very much like one of those Baroque string quartets, soothing, placid, repetitive. School years without protest or excess. Prom years. Not so much as a single evening's anarchy. My uncle, a Connecticut lawyer, was heard on the eve of my 19th birthday to raise a toast which described me in a positive way, he thought, as unsurprising. In college, an unexceptional college, I appreciated music, appreciated art. I was, if memory serves, a major in a subject whose actual point of content now escapes me. Cultural geography. Had I died at the time, let's say in the school cafeteria eating peas, it would have been agreed by all who knew me that my epitaph should read, "She did as she was told." Or blander yet, "She did as she supposed she might be told." I met my husband, Arthur, at a festive tea held to honor the retiring faculty advisor of the Christian Youth Center. He proposed a toast. Great bait, I think it was. And we were married 2 years later, after weekly dates shared out among 3 restaurants of vastly ordinary cuisine. We were, I'm sure, the last of our generation to save ourselves for marriage. We had 2 children, first a girl and then a boy, 2 homes, 2 job transfers, 2 subdivisions. And then on our 15th anniversary, Arthur left me, saying that I had nothing further to give. I was, he said, unmarked by life. In the weeks that followed, I suffered most because I could not seem to suffer. I became an acolyte to sangria, made brief, nervous forays into single bars. And one evening, I was walked to my car by a musician who suggested that we make love right there in the parking lot between the 2 yellow lines because he was, as he so delicately put it, between sets. Well, I resisted, and much annoyed, he cut me. Here. When this scar formed, I was astounded to find that people looked at me, and not unkindly, and with interest. And these were not the kind of people that I had known before. Oh no, these were interesting people, people who were not unmarked by life. And my scar made me in some way approachable. This blemish gave me confidence. So it occurred to me then, or sometimes shortly thereafter, that maybe we should wear our lives upon our skin. And so I do. The serpent is Muhammad Gustapa, who coiled his life around mine and taught me that there are pressures and dangers, even a sort of degradation so delightful that it seems almost ungrateful to resist. This bird in flight, horror struck, would be my mother. The scythe, the ritual likeness of my musician in the parking lot. This daylily, which blooms, decays, and is remembered, is Marion, who instructed me with her death and taught me with her passing. On the palm of my left hand, a crucified Christ for Brother Shelton, who reached out a hand to save me, he thought, and was repaid with pain. A rising sun for Alex, an orchid for... Isn't that odd? I know her scent, but I can't recall her name. They have all marked me. Well, of course you see that. May I advise you, please, let them mark you. Because you see, the best among us have had so many imprints laid upon them that it is like embroidery. And these people, life engraved, are drawn to each other and spend the time interpreting their signs. And those moments of sharing are the best in life. And this unraveling of hieroglyphs, personally I call it love, lasts only as long as there are marks to read. Then it is gone. Sometimes the unmarked are attracted to me. They stare, briefly, fascinated and just a little bit frightened. And in the parking lots, I cut them. Make a small mark, like this. And it is then that their lives begin, with a little pain. That is, if there is any understanding in them. You understand me. Yes, I believe you do. Salud.
Bravo, bravo. That was just absolutely fabulous. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, and to our audience out there. Please stay in touch with the theater, and we all look forward to seeing you live and in person as soon as we possibly can. Stay healthy and stay well. And thank you again, Laura, and so long.